So what have I got going on today? I went to shoot one of Nookland's new buildings yesterday, 321 Wythe. It's this huge tower in Williamsburg. Joseph said that it is the tallest building in Williamsburg that isn't directly on the waterfront, and it definitely seems to be. The views from the roof are amazing. Even after we finish shooting the other stuff, I think I'm going to go back up there and just kind of hang out on the roof, bring a longer lens, and just take some shots for fun. Because it's very rare that I'm up that high and not in a helicopter. You know, I guess I haven't been on the rooftop of any of those other buildings in Williamsburg, like the Edge and that other stuff that's on the waterfront. But anyway, it's very nice up there. And the place isn't quite done yet, but the management is, of course, like eager to get them on the market. And so that's New York real estate for you. And so I took some photos of places that like aren't quite done. You know. They're still like dirty, and there's still, you know, like stuff isn't completely finished being installed. It is most of the way there, and that's good. And you know, I used to be upset about it. I used to be like, it's not done, I ain't doing it. But like, you know, I'm trying to focus more on what the client needs than like what I want, you know. So like, I want the place to be clean and beautiful, you know, but the client needs a photo right now to put on the internet to, you know, show to prospective buyers. And if that's what they need, then that's what I'll do, you know. And so I've been shooting a lot of apartments that aren't like totally 100% finished. But you know, real estate rentals in New York City, that's kind of how it goes. It's all about like, you know, we got to rent this yesterday, and I get it. You know, I was a real estate agent for a few years, and so I totally understand how fast things move here, and that's cool, but I don't know that it's 100% me, you know. That's why I'm thinking I need to like move to the West Coast where it's real, everything's real chill, you know. I'm into that idea. I'm into the real chill idea. Speaking of chill though, I was reading an article in the newspaper about the wildfires in California and how it's like 115 degrees there, and I was like, that's not so chill. It's not exactly what I'm looking for, but you know, no place is perfect, so you win some, you lose some. Anyway, it's not like I'm moving there tomorrow. You know, it'll probably be like years, if I even do, you know. I'm just trying to find some place that is a little bit nicer than this apartment. I like this apartment, it's really nice, but like I said previously, it'd be nice to have a yard, it'd be nice to live somewhere quiet, it would be nice to have fresh air, place that smells nice, and so that's kind of what I want to do next. But I also, you know, I don't want to be too far from places where there's work for me, and by that I mean what I want to be doing most is shooting like modern residential architecture. That's kind of my area of focus right now, and as far as I can tell, there are only a couple of pockets of that where there's actually like a lot of it, and that's one of the reasons I think California would be like one of the better spots for it, because there's a lot more out there. You know, over here it's a lot of like more traditional housing, or like, you know, homes that have been around for like 100 years that somebody's restoring, whereas California is, you know, it's like the frontier, you know. And similarly with like Oregon, the Pacific Northwest has a lot of really nice housing, but the vibe is obviously different. You know, California will be like a lot more like low beach houses, and then in the woods, you know, there's a lot more houses that suit that vibe. But it, you know, it might be nice to go back to Oregon. I was born in Oregon. I haven't been back since I was, I don't know, 1, 2. And so, you know, the West Coast is calling, but we'll see what I end up doing. For right now, I'm just trying to do more photo projects and have them go wherever they lead me. You know, it would be nice to be able to just travel for all of my work, you know, spend a week in this town, spend a week in that town, shoot a nice house here, shoot a nice house there, and it not matter so much like exactly where I live. That's kind of like the dream for now. Anyway, I'll cut it off right there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.